Hey, what's up everybody? Angry K9 here back again with another episode on the Unnamed Server, and today we're finally going to build our house on the island. I've spent some time in a creative world yesterday working for a couple hours on a design that I like. It's based on an old design that I built when I first built this island the very first time, way back when, but I've changed the design quite a bit. It's not as plain looking, I don't think, as it was before, and I really like it. But first, we're going to go over here and check something out. It seems we've had a visitor. You might remember my video not too long ago where Flub and I went out to the desert and took care of a wither boss that Jeff had spawned and wasn't able to take care of. And it looks like he's left me a little gift in return. May your kindness bring you great fortune. Thank you very much for killing the wither. Team USA, Jefferson. Looking here, it looks like we got I got some lapis blocks and some quartz blocks and some redstone blocks. Wow, quite a bit of stone and great fortune. Efficiency 4, breaking 3, fortune 3. Wow, I'll certainly put that to use. Definitely going to take all this stuff here. Certainly appreciate that, Jeff. Not sure. There we go. For a second there, it wouldn't work. I'm trying to get all that in there. And the redstone I can use, and I can definitely use the quartz. So, yeah, sure do appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you very much. I'm going to take all this down. And I am going to put the signs away, but I'm going to keep the chests here because it's going to come in handy for today's project. So let's toss this quartz in here. And we will drop off the redstone blocks, and the lapis blocks we'll put up here. And that pick we'll toss over here into the chest with the rest of them. I got quite a few picks here. I have one of them right here, actually, that I just made yesterday and enchanted over in the end farm. And I've got that set aside for a special reason, but I'm not going to say what that is. Go ahead and get rid of that stone. Anyway, we're going to head up here to the surface, and we're going to take a look at the area here. First, let me catch a sleep real quick to get daylight, and if it's going to let me sleep, see how it's bouncing around. Not really sure why it does that. Very strange glitch that showed up in 1.6, and when it keeps doing that, usually the sleep cycle won't complete, so you have to do it again. So anyway, I've just been doing a little bit of farming of spruce trees up here. And let me get my bone meal, because I'm going to need lots of spruce wood for today's project. And I may already have enough, I'm not really sure. But I'm going to go ahead and hit a few of these saplings with some bone meal just to have some more ready, just in case. So I built this island quite a while ago, and I had always intended to build a house up here on the raised platform area, and I just never really got around to it. I wasn't really sure what kind of a design I wanted to use. Put those chests right there too. Yeah, so I wasn't really sure what kind of a design I wanted to use, so this area's been kind of open all this time. But yesterday I finally decided it was time to build a house. And I do know one thing for sure is to do this, I'm going to have to take this tree here out, because it was in the way in the creative version of this world. I have this world downloaded and set in creative mode on my computer here. And when I want to build something, I usually build it there first. Check it out, make sure it's going to work. Unfortunately, I didn't do that with the Enderman farm. And I probably should have. If you remember my last episode, I was kind of hoping that the upgrades to the Enderman farm would make it a little bit better. But unfortunately, it's not. In fact, it seems a little bit slower to me now than it was before. Not really sure. But I've done some research on that, and I think I know what's wrong. But to fix it, it's going to require completely tearing it down and building it in a new location. So, I don't know. I'll talk to the others on the server. Maybe we will do that sometime. Not really sure. Yeah, you can see I already have some spruce wood here. I'm probably going to need those. So, let me go ahead and take those out right now. And I also need a whole bunch of cobblestone. I've got some here. Don't really know if that's going to be enough. And I need some smooth stone bricks. The theme of this is pretty much the same as this building here. With stone bricks and the spruce wood logs with the spruce wood planks, stairs, and things like that as the roof. but it's based more on, or should I say, it looks more like the temporary housing that I built over in Spawn Town. Stone bricks. Doesn't look like I have many, so let's go ahead and make some up. Let's see. And I have more smooth stone down in the mines if I need it, but I think this should be plenty. Probably more than I'm going to need. Maybe. I think it should be good. But I want to grab some more cobblestone while I'm here. I should have enough as is. Let's see. And I need some of that. I had another stack of that, but I don't know where I put it. Huh. Oh, well, maybe I put it in the chest top side. I don't know. I had a stack of mossy cobblestone, and I will need that eventually, but not right away. So let's see. Is it here? No, it's not. Well, I don't know what I do with it. I'm going to need some gravel too, but got that. I don't know what I do with that mossy cobblestone, but that's all right. I'll find it. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to tear out this path through here. All these half slabs and glowstone and all this cobblestone is going to come out because I've changed it. I'm going to use cobblestone and stone brick blocks mixed in with some gravel and bits of grass all the way through here. Instead of having this stone path all the way up, it's going to be kind of a broken gravel and stone brick path leading up to this area, and these half slabs here are going to come out, and I'm going to replace them with wood stairs. And the path is going to wind its way around over to here, put some of this grass down to the main house right up in this area. And I do have some screenshots on my other monitor, as always. So I'm going to try and figure out right where I need to put it. First, I want to get some fences, because hopefully I have a gate here. No, but I do have some fencing. Well, I could make a couple of sticks. I should have enough wood to be able to make some sticks. And I don't have a workbench up here, so I'm going to go ahead and make one of those real quick instead of running all the way back to the house. And I'm going to go ahead and take this up here and drop it off somewhere. Here looks like a good spot, so we'll put that there, make some sticks. So I want to make a fence gate. Let's see, that's not how you do it, is it? No, actually I need 4 and then two of those, just like that. There we go. Okay, and here comes another train. Go figure. They've been quiet all morning, but naturally as soon as I start recording, they start coming by. And that didn't work out the way I wanted it, so let's go ahead and take that back. And we're going to put, let's see, how do I have this here? Is this the right area, first of all? No. This goes like that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then I have that right there, that right there. That's the way I want it, because I'm going to have a ladder right here on this part of the cobblestone so that I can get up and down. And then this little gate take me into the backyard. So, alright. Now, we're going to start this with these, of course, spruce logs. And stack them 3 high right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right here. Skip a space because there's going to be a door here, the back door. Have that there, and then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 again, and then right here. And that was 1 too high. Where'd that go? There it is. Okay, now I need to make sure I've got this right. 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we're looking good there. Let's see. Okay, so the back wall, I have some smooth stone bricks right here, and right across the top here. Same thing here. And then I'm going to have glass panes right here and right there in those 2 bricks right there. So then I have cobblestone here. And this is the theme for the entire building all the way around, all the walls. You might remember when I built the Spawn Town housing, I showed it off. this is the theme that I used for several of those. The stone bricks on the bottom with the cobblestone here. And I just like it. I like the way it looks. So I've got a couple of torches right there, and I'm going to pick that one up. I'm not really sure. I think I moved the torches all around. Maybe that was not moved. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So, alright. So yeah, and let's see. I need more of these. For this far wall down here, I've got, let's see, how do I have this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's see. Actually, I think I did kind of goof a little bit because looking at the screenshot, and this is not quite as wide. And I'm not really sure why I only made this. Let me make sure here. Take a look at that back wall. Yeah, I didn't make this one as wide as the other one. That's very odd. Oh well, anyway, we'll go ahead and put this back. And it was only 1 wide. The window on this side is only 1 wide. So I've got to move that whole part of the wall. That's not a problem. Just take those down. And take that out. Drop that in. I've got to take this out. And we will put that right there, that right there, put that right there. There we go. Now we're right. And put these back. And we are all set. And I think I have one right there, just like that. And on this end. Awesome. There we go. So, over here, I have it set up so that we have part of the wall there, then we have 2 for a window, part of the wall, 2 for a window, and part of the wall, and then just like that. So just like that, then skip 2, cobblestone, skip 1, there we go. And then stone bricks all the way across the top. Just like that. And we do this all the way around. So I am going to go ahead and build the rest of the walls. And when we come back, we'll dig out the dirt and start working on the floor. Alright, I've got all the walls in place. And now I want to take the dirt out in here because I'm going to install the flooring. Now I played around with several different types of designs in the floor, different types of floors. I've used carpeting, I put wood in, stone, just about everything I could think of. Trying to come up with a design that I like for the floor, because you might remember that I've said many times that I don't like plain floors. I really couldn't come up with anything that I was overly happy with, but I finally did decide to go ahead and stick to one thing, and that was spruce logs. So I have, let's see here, how do I have this set up? I've got spruce logs in the floor all the way through and kind of alternating in a checkerboard pattern, I guess you could say. So let's see here, make sure I get the orientation right. Starting here, I've got this one here, and then I have them alternating back and forth just like this. And I probably don't have enough logs to do this. And at first I really didn't like this. It seemed kind of pointless, plain, whatever you want to say to me. But then I started adding some decorations here inside the cottage, I guess you could call it. And after I did that, it really didn't look so bad. I don't know. There we go. At least I didn't think it did. So, yeah, I went ahead and decided to stick with this design. And I have these oriented a little bit different over here. They're facing different directions, just like that. I don't know how close this is going to get me. Let's see. And then over here, actually these two are facing the wrong way. Let me take those out and put them the right way. I don't want them. They're supposed to be facing this way. And then over here is when we start that. So, oh, wrong way. Haha. started them in the wrong place. Need to put them right here, just like that. Those two facing up. And it looks kind of strange right now. But once all the decorations are in place, you know, all the stuff that I'm going to put inside here, it really fits quite well. So I need a couple of doors for the front and the back. And one here. Oh, not there. Wrong block. Right there. And right here. Right? Perfect. Just like that. So, this is the front door, that's the back door, and this is the house. So yeah, that's the floor. And I think it turned out really well the way I set this up. So I'm going to have to make a bunch of paintings because I have a bunch of paintings set up. Do I have... I don't think I have any birch wood. I sure don't. I think I have some over here where I chopped that tree down. It should be just enough to do what I need to do with it. And I've got quite... And I found the moss stone, by the way. The mossy cobble. It was sitting right in here amongst all these spruce leaves. Looked right at it and never even saw it. So, anyway, yeah, this birch wood I'm going to need for part of the roof. The roof is on fire. No, don't want the roof to be on fire. So, yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to have to figure out how to get it. Let me get that dirt. I'm going to have to set up some scaffolding. And I need some of these and some of these. I'm going to have to make a lot more of all those. Better do it out here. Make some temporary stairs here. Just so that I can get to the top. Originally, I had the steps down here. But then I decided not to do that because when I built this little porch area here, it was too high over here, and I really didn't like that. So I did some work on it and came up with something I liked better. Ultimately, the half slabs end up right there. All the way around to right there. And I think it goes right to there. I think that's the last one. I'm not completely certain about that. I'll have to look at the screenshots again. Go through the gate. Jump the temporary stairs. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that, so we'll just go through here. And get back up here because I'm going to have to line this up all the way across down to here. And I have sort of a double gable or an L-shaped gable on this, I guess. So this end is gabled up, and it goes all the way across to the other end, right to here, and I have this end gabled up, and I don't think it comes across here. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's get back up there. Yeah, so it's just like that, and then I'm going to put this over here instead because I'll be able to get to it easier. I won't have to keep taking the dirt out. Up here, I have the steps oriented, if I can do it just right, like that, all the way down on both sides. This is kind of tricky to do. It's a lot easier to do this in creative. You can just fly. That's not where it's supposed to go. And actually, that's not where it's supposed to go either. It is supposed to go right there. All the way down, just like that. And I got to move the ones on the other side. And then there's supposed to be one right there. Let me take this out for just a second. Put that right there. Put that half slab back. And then I'm going to have another half slab right there. And it goes up just like that. All the way. It's not the way it was supposed to go. Sometimes placing these stairs can be really frustrating. That doesn't look right because it's not right. I don't think it's right. Is it right? I don't know. actually, let's see here. These are in the wrong place, remember? The half slabs are in the right place. The stairs are in the wrong place. So let's get back up there and put those in the right place. Because they are supposed to be right on top of that. Just like that. Put one here. And then, of course, right here in the corner, they curve around. Just like this. And I just ran out. So anyway, yeah, that's the way it is. Out to here on both ends. This one just goes all the way down. And then it meets up with the other side there. And then we got the half slab there. And let me make a few more of these real quick. Oh, spruce stairs, spruce stairs. And I'm going to have to cut some more trees down because I'm not going to have enough wood. So let's make the rest of these stairs. And grab some more half slabs. And that should do for now. And it is getting dark again. Half slab there, half slab there. I'll go back up here, continue these steps. And like I said, over here, this gable, or this side of the roof, I guess, comes out to here and it goes all the way down. I knew that was going to happen. It's right here. If I can get them in place. Just like that. And then over here, it would continue all the way through to right here. And then since that one's there, just put it right there. And that should give it the proper shape. And then I have this built up into a gable all the way up. So we'll throw some half slabs there. And that should have that all set. It should be set there. Then I have some steps just like that, not like that. Like I said, placing these stairs can be so frustrating sometimes. You don't hit the block just right, they orient the wrong way, and then you have to change it. So, get back up there, place a couple of more stairs, and I should just put these dirt blocks over there, huh? Like that. And like that. Down here, I have just like that. You see they meet up just fine. And I'm going to go ahead and pillar up right here. Just so I can get over here and put one there. And one right there. Just like that. And then on the inside, I didn't bring them with me. I have the birch wood that I just had a second ago. That I put in there for some reason. And it goes right across just like this. One too many. Not going to be able to walk through the window. Yeah. Knock that back down. And away. Okay, I guess I did need that one there. So we'll go ahead and put that one there. Just like that. Then jump back up here. Place, thank you. Back here I have those just like that. And then that's all going to get filled in, so you're not going to see that from the inside. Go ahead and knock this dirt out. And I have this just like this on both ends over there and there as well. And that is what the roof is going to look like all the way around. And then over here, I extend these half slabs out a little way because I have a little bit of a porch here. And I have the half slabs kind of coming out over that. And I have fencing. Some fence posts that come out here that go up and meet up with the overhang. Give it kind of a covered porch feel. So, yeah, do that over here as well. Put the rest of these stone steps in place. And I will go ahead and finish this roof and be right back. Alright, I've got the roof done. As you can see, I've got the gable and all the spruce wood in place. And these birchwood blocks are in there. And everything met up quite well and worked quite well. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. My opinion, since I designed it. But yeah, we're going to work on the inside now. As you can see, this is a little high, a little plain. And I don't like it like that. So what I did was throw some stairs along the edges here, all the way around, and let's see. Last two didn't go right. Just like that. And this one curved down just like that. And I think, let's see here. I had a couple more. I gotta take this out because I didn't have stairs in these corners. Just take that out, and this did go. Just, no, not like that. Right there. And I'll take these out. Put this right there. And then I had steps just like that. And then in the corners I had glowstone. Right there, there, and there. Okay, and then I had this little gap here, and I didn't want to use more stairs there. I didn't want the ceiling inside to be so high, so I went ahead and put half slabs all the way down. And I do get some lighting glitches in here with the half slabs, but in my opinion, I think the lighting glitches actually work out to give a little bit of atmosphere here. It kind of makes these edges darker here, and I don't know, I think it looks good. I kind of like the way that it worked out. So I think it looks really nice inside. It looks a lot better once I get all the decorations in place. And I'm going to have to make some carpeting, which is one thing I forgot. Probably going to have to go all the way over to Spawn Town to Flub's sheep farm. I have some wool here, but I don't think I have the right materials to make the kind of dye that I need. And I know he has the color of sheep that I need over there, so I may have to go all the way back to do that. So yeah, that pretty much completes the roof on the outside, and it completes the ceiling on the inside. And the cool thing that I like about this crawl space there, well, I called it a crawl space, although technically it's not. But I've got this little extra space there. If I want to, I can put chests up there, right over top of these stairs. And I think I did that in the creative world. Yeah, it's kind of cool to have a little hidden space there for chests. So if you wanted to build this yourself, just don't tell anybody you have chests up there, and you can hide your diamonds or your iron or whatever of value that you have that you want to hide. I've got a pretty wide porch here. I'm going to take that torch out of there. And it starts, from what I can tell, right here. Looks like I only got one block gap between the two there, so actually it goes all the way over. And what I have here is one block of glowstone right in the middle, and then half slabs all the way around. I hate when they do that. If you hit the half slab in just the wrong spot, it'll drop down sometimes. Not really sure why. I always thought if you put right on the bottom of the previous half slab it would do that. Sometimes it does. And I think that is the idea of how it's supposed to work. But I've noticed that it doesn't always work that way. So, yeah. Anyway, put that right there. And then I have fence posts. 3 out. Just like that. And then I have one more. And then on top of that, if I can do this, I have glowstone. One more. Hey, missed. Well, that's not cool, and I don't think I have... Oh, yes, I do. Good. I wasn't sure if I had my Silk Touch pick with me or not. Didn't want to lose that glowstone, and I missed again. I'll get it one of these days. Alright, just like that. And then, let's see, I have... And I put those stairs away. And I shouldn't have done that. I also need the half slabs. Putting all the stuff away that I need. Okay. Just like that. Alright, we're good to go. Let's run back over here. And I have stairs all the way around. Just like this. And I don't have them set up to meet up. So I've got the corners in there just like that. Both sides. And I gotta take this half slab out because I have that right there. Just like that and that. Okay. And I'm stuck. Alright, and then half slabs coming out to right there, just like that. And one more. And one more. And there we go. And that actually completes the porch. Of course, I do have, let's see. I think I have a pressure plate right here and right here so that the doors, I can open and close them automatically. And then I do have some more torches inside in a couple of places. I think I have a couple of them right there. And actually, I think that's the only place I have these torches inside. No, I have torches right there too. And it may seem a little overkill to have the torches with, I don't think I have those there because it's a little bit darker in here than that. I'll have to look at the screenshot. But what I was saying is it may seem a little overkill to have torches and glowstone, but with the glowstone embedded in these steps and half slabs like that, it doesn't really put out a whole heck of a lot of light. I mean, it kind of stays just localized in this little area here. And I think it gives it a really nice atmosphere in here. So, yeah, it worked out really well. And it was kind of an afterthought that I put the glowstone in there, and it turned out better than I expected. So, yeah. So that really pretty much completes the house. I got to put the windows in, the glass panes, obviously. And then I've got to do all the decorating inside. And then I've got to work on this path. And I'm going to end up taking all of this out. And I'm going to wait until daylight to do that, because when I take all the glowstone out, it gets pretty dark through there, and I don't want things to start spawning. So I'm going to put this stuff away here. And I want to go over to my storage area and get some glass panes. Put those in place. Let me make a couple of pressure plates here while I'm thinking about it. Let's see, that's 2, right? Yeah. There we go. And I do this on most of my doors. 1 there, 1 there. Just like that. And then when I walk out, I just step on the pressure plate. The door opens and closes automatically. And then I open it from the outside, walk in, and it closes automatically there too. So yeah, looks good, looks good. Alright, so I'm going to run over here and get some glass. Put the windows in. And let's see, I think I've got the bed over here on this side. Get those? Yeah, sure did. Put the bed right here. And let's take a nap. First time sleeping in a brand new island cottage. Kind of cold and drafty in here right now because we don't have anything comfy in here except that bed. So yeah, and let's see, the enter chest I have right there. High train. And we'll get some half slabs here because I do my normal, well, dagnabbit, routine here with the picture frames, item frames right behind the torches, and then the half slabs in there. Give it that torch holder look. And I don't think I have torches on that corner wall. Let me see if I can get the right screenshot up here. Yeah, I sure do have torches on that corner wall. I've got more in here than I thought I did. So we got torches there and torches here. Probably don't need that many. But let's see here. I'm going to take these. Let's see. How does this look without it? It's kind of hard to tell with it being daylight. I'm going to go ahead and leave these torches here. I'll leave those other 2 torches off, and if I decide later to put them back, I will. Just like that. And originally I had 2 right here, but I don't think I'm going to put those in place. So yeah, we're looking good, looking good, looking good. And I think that is, let's see. And this is where the wool that I needed comes into play, but I don't have it. So I'm not going to be able to set this up the way I want to just yet. But I have some steps here, here. And then I have fence posts right there. And then on top of that, I have a piece of brown wool. It kind of gives it that table look. It's like kind of like a table and chairs. And I've got the same thing over here. And then I'd have a couple of pieces of brown wool on top of that. And then I have the workbench. Let me get that. And do I have enough cobble? Sure do. For the stove. And I'm trying to remember how to make jukebox, but I don't remember right off the top of my head. So let's see. I have the workbench right here. Is it? Is it here? Yeah, right there. And let's make a furnace. So I have that right here. And then I have a chest in the middle. Only one, but I'm going to need two, so we'll go ahead and do that. One there. And then I have one there. And that is for the music discs. Now, I don't remember. Is it like that? Yeah, okay, cool. Just like that. And let me put that diamond back. Put a jukebox right there. Let's get this record here. Nice mellow tune for the island cottage. Awesome. So yeah, and then I have several picture frames which I'm going to have to make up. I have one here and two small one block pictures right there. I think I got another one over that. I don't know if I have one over there or not, but I know I got another one over here and down here. So yeah. And let's see, other than the wool, I think that pretty much does it for the inside of this thing. I can't help but think I have another chest right there, but I'm not really sure. I have to look at the screenshot again. So yeah, I am going to head over to Spawn Town and see if I can get a couple of blocks of brown wool, and I will be right back as soon as I have that so we can put the tabletops in place. And then I'm going to start working a little bit on the path over here in front of the house, and then we'll call it a video. So yeah, stick around guys, I'll be right back. Alright, I've made the long trip to Spawn Town, got the wool that I needed, got the carpets made, and I am back. And it turns out I did have a chest there, so I went ahead and made one and put it there. I'm going to put the carpeting right on top of those fence posts, just like that. And that kind of gives it that table feel. So yeah, and I also made up a bunch of these paintings here. And it turns out that I'm going to go ahead and put these, well, I need to put the torches up first. I'm going to go ahead and put these item frames up behind these torches, just like this. Originally I had them in there, then I decided I wasn't going to do it. Now I'm going to go ahead and do it. And just kind of adds to the atmosphere here. So now we got the long task of trying to get just the right picture frame, just the right image. And that one came up right the first try. Can't beat that. Got the creeper there. Put one up, and we only have... Hopefully I can keep up with these things, because when they pop off of there, they tend to go everywhere. That's not the right image. That's not it. And that's not it. I guess it really doesn't matter for these here, as long as they're the single ones just like that. And those are actually the right images, but they would be reversed. This one would be here, that one would be there, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and leave them like that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I made a couple extras just in case. And let's see, I have a couple more over here. One over the door. I also have one over here. And I try not to get duplicate images. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And that's not the right image that I had in a creative version of this thing, but that's okay. I'll live with it. It's not it. I need a single one. No, not a double. There we go. Make sure I don't have this one already, so we're good there. Pick that one up. And let's see. Now I have a double one. It's a mountainscape. No, not the creeper. Already got him. It's not it. That's it. That's the one. And then I have one right here, which appears to be the table of food. Not that. Nope. And see how those things just kind of jump randomly into wherever you don't expect them to go. Half the time I don't know if I picked them up or not. It's not it. Oh, come on, come on. No. No. And the idea here is I just don't want to have duplicates. Let's see, I should have 4 of these after I knock this one off the wall. I wish there was some system in place that would... There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Anyway, I wish there was some system in place that would let you, choose the image that you want instead of just right-clicking and hoping you get the right one. The randomosity of that is really kind of annoying. So, yeah. And that pretty much concludes the inside of this place. All the decorations are in place here. We've got the music disc over here. Looks like I'm going to have to go out and hunt some creepers and try to get some skeletons to kill them so I can get some more music discs. Maybe I'll see if I can't try my hand at setting up one of those record factories that everybody likes to try and set up. Never built one of those before, but let's give it a shot, huh? I do intend to build a mob spawner, mob grinder somewhere here on the ocean. Not really sure what design I'm going to use for that, but I'm going to do something like that at some point, so we'll see. Maybe I can do that and set it up so that I can separate the creepers and skeletons out and have some fun with them. So yeah, other than that, the only other thing I have to do is make this path, and I'm probably not going to put that on video because there's really no point. I'll get it started here, but I'm not going to do the whole thing on camera. So let me get rid of all this stuff. And I need some of that, And let's see. I think that's really all I'm going to need for right now. Go ahead and take a whole stack there, and I need to run over to this other chest over here and pick up the gravel. I think I left it over here, didn't I? Yep, sure did. And I'll have that moss stone. I'll probably add some of that in every now and then, but I'm going to worry about that later. So yeah, I've got this path that kind of winds its way over here and meets up with all this, and all this is going to come out. And like I said, I'm going to put some wood steps there. And I just think it looks better than this awful stone slab path all the way through. And essentially, it's just, let's see here. I more or less kind of break it up between gravel and stone bricks and cobblestone and grass. Let's see. I'll put some gravel there, and how about some stone bricks there and there. And let's see. We'll put another block of gravel right there, just for the heck of it. And how about some stone bricks there and there. That looks cool. And then we'll start kind of winding it over. So maybe I'll put some cobblestone there. And maybe another block of gravel right there. And let's see here. And I just kind of do this layer by layer all the way, well, not layer by layer, but row by row, more or less, all the way over to there. So let's see, maybe another gravel block here, and cobblestone next to it. And I try not to keep too many of the same types of materials side by side like this, but it doesn't always work out. And let's see, I think I'm going to put another gravel block right there. And let's see, how about we put another gravel block right there. And we'll leave grass there, and we'll leave that one as a grass block and put one just like that. Yeah, and this is kind of the same thing that I did over in Spawn Town, right outside the entrance to the stone quarry. So that's where I took that idea from. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and excuse me, do this off camera. I'm going to have to take all this out and replace the stone slabs with what I just put over there. And take all this cobblestone out all the way down. Fill these edges in. And I'm going to do all that off camera. So yeah, I think that's just about going to do it for this video. I'm trying not to cough here. Hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, got a frog in my throat, I guess. Anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for this video. thanks for watching. Appreciate you taking the time to stick with me. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked this little house here. I have a lot of screenshots of it. Maybe I'll put those up on my Imgur page. I'm not sure. Imager, however you say that. If anybody wants them, you can take a look at them and maybe recreate the house if you'd like. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. As always, my name is Angry Canine, and I'll see you next time.